Hi friends, welcome back to Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Today I'll show you how I make Aloo Gobi Sabji. This is no onion, no garlic dish. Aloo Gobi is a vegetarian dish from the Indian subcontinent made with potatoes, cauliflower and some Indian spices. It's popular in Indian and Pakistan cuisine. One common problem with Aloo Gobi is that when you cook it, the cauliflower becomes really soggy, which does not look very appetizing. That kinds of spoils the taste and texture of this dish. This is a very common dish prepared in most of our Indian homes. I usually make a dry dish, but you can also make a semi-dry gravy with aloo and gobi. This is such a versatile vegetable. This dish can be made in several ways. You can make it with only onions or only tomatoes. On lazy days, I make it without onion, tomatoes or garlic. I also make it in different ways depending on what ingredients are available on hand. Best served with jeera rice, bagara rice, parathas, rotis as well as puris. So let's check out the ingredients. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you like this recipe of mine, do give a thumbs up and click the like button. If you have tried this recipe out, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's get started. Here I have taken 1.5 cup of cauliflower florets, washed it and added salt to the water and kept for some time. These are 2 potatoes cut into wedges. Keep it in water until further use. This is 1 cup of coriander seeds. This is freshly made. It's not very fine. This is 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, half teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of saunf powder or fennel seeds powder, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Take oil as required. Take 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Once the cumin seeds crackle, you can add the hing or asafoetida, around 1/4 spoon of hing or asafoetida. Once you can feel the aroma of the hing, then add the potatoes first. Fry it well in oil for a couple of minutes. Do not increase the flame. Keep the flame on sim and cook till the potatoes are 35 to 40% done. Once they are cooked to 35 to 40%, add the cauliflower and give it a nice good mix, and then you can add the spices and salt. Be gentle, don't break the cauliflower florets. Mix it well so that everything is well coated with the masala, that is the cumin and oil. Add 2 green chilies. I've just slit it in the center. Now I do not add any water to this vegetable. It will cook in its own steam. Add all the dry spices and mix it gently till everything is well coated with the masala. Add salt as per taste. Now you can cover it and cook it, but see that the cauliflower doesn't release much of its water. This is 1 tomato cut into wedges and chopped coriander leaves. By now the cauliflower is cooked around 90%. At this point of time you can add the tomatoes, and the remaining 10% it will cook along with the tomatoes. By the time the tomatoes get mushy, the potatoes, the cauliflower, everything will be perfectly cooked. Add chopped coriander leaves, when everything is done. This vegetable is best served with rotis, parathas, puris. You can serve it with pulavs also. Any leftover sabji can be stuffed in bread and had as a sandwich. Hope you like this recipe of mine. Do give it a try. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And do not forget to click the bell icon to get notified as and when I upload a new recipe. The list of ingredients is given in the description box below. So my dear friends, hope you have enjoyed this quick and yummy recipe. Stay tuned for more such interesting recipes. Till we meet again, check out my other recipes at Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Bye, see you soon with a new interesting recipe. Take care.